that. He only won one.
He's only
been to two.
Yep.
Okay, he does have a couple MVPs. The biggest problem with Brett Favre has always been his inconsistency and his will. He's a gunslinger. There's no question about that. But he throws so many interceptions and he makes so many bad decisions. But what he does have is a cannon of an arm.
Oh, yeah.
And he's got a ring, unfortunately.
He's got a Super Bowl ring against us.
96?
96,
okay.
yeah. But, when I start thinking about the top quarterbacks of all time, quite honestly, Brett Favre doesn't end up in the top 10 in my list.
Not mine either.
Of all time in the NFL.
He'll eventually be up there if he keeps coming back.
Well, yeah, if he plays another 10 years, he's going to own it. I mean, he's pretty close to owning every
Well, you
passing
can count on that.
Yeah.
But, I mean, honestly, if he comes back and wins the Super Bowl with the Vikings this year,
I think a lot of
thinking about him a little more seriously.
Yep.
If he has a good season,
you do.
But Ben Roethlisberger won his first Super Bowl, had a terrible game. So it's not always
another one. I mean, he's not spectacular, but it's the guys that surrounded him that made the team.
He gets the job done.
So it was a great game to be able to see. As a fan of football, if you want to put it out there. But Brett Favre, one of the greatest quarterbacks, I don't know.
I'm going to put it out there. If he keeps coming back, I think
Joe Montana and Dan Marino.
Yeah.
Bradshaw. All these guys.
Roger Staubach.
Tom Brady.
I put Johnny Unitas.
Peyton Manning in that.
Peyton Manning. I mean, there's a lot of quarterbacks ahead of him.
Whoa. Boy,
he'll
rip that ESPN thing right off.
I don't have anything of all.
Actually, I have a good thing. I have a message for you in my car later, so you can take. It's about Brett Favre. Remember that message we did on our show?
Go away, yeah.
Favre, go away.
Yeah.
You still have it.
It was nice to see.
But it was good to see, and he's still going to be in that Metrodome. We're going to jump back again to baseball because there are still more teams out there that are going, and I think I'll start first with the Rockies and the Phillies. The series that isn't as exciting as the Dodgers and the Cardinals.
Yeah, I don't know considering the series is 1-1, you'd think there'd be more interest in that series. I think that pretty much the consensus is the Phillies are going to destroy them and just sit there and wait for whoever survives the other series. But the thing with the Rockies is there's really kind of a team of nobodies after you get past Helton, and Helton isn't what he used to be.
Oh, it's just unbelievable that they've been able to make the playoffs.
I like Tulowitzki at shortstop.
And of course, I had Ubaldo on my fantasy team this year in the second half. So, but I don't think the Rockies have much of a chance in that series. No. And the Phillies are, they're obviously the defending world champions, and so you got to give them some props for that. And I think they probably take the Rockies in 4.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I was surprised with Hamill's start yesterday.
Yeah.
I didn't think he'd lose. Against who the heck did he pitch against? Was it Jason Marquis?
Jason Marquis, yeah.
So. I mean, Cole Hamels was, right up there last year as one of the best pitchers. He's had a little bit of a drop-off this year, which I'm surprised with.
The only thing that worries you a little bit about the Phillies is they kind of had an easy road into the playoffs this year.
They did.
The NFL. The National League East was pathetic. I mean, the Mets were awful. The Braves barely existed. I mean, the Marlins, they were terrible. So, they kind of coasted in the playoffs, and you wonder if maybe they aren't
Nationals.
As good. Nationals, yeah.
They haven't really done anything.
No, so they kind of coasted into the playoffs in a very easy division. Yep. And maybe they're not as good as we think they are. Where the Rockies had to. It happens all the time. The team that has to fight to get in at the last minute sometimes carries some of that momentum into the playoffs.
Be interesting to see tomorrow. I guess Pedro's pitching for the Phillies, which will be interesting. I'll watch that game just to see how he does. I don't think he's going to pitch. I don't know if you saw the game. It's a Sunday night game. He pitched 130 pitches. That was ridiculous. So it's not going to be that intense again.
Grady Little, anyway.
Charlie Manuel, Grady Little, same thing. So in the other series we have going on, which is, I'm in shock with this one. Dodgers and the Cardinals. I had the Cardinals in 3 games.
Dodgers barely squeaked it out in the National League West after they took that big lead. They almost blew it at the end. And Manny Ramirez has been. I wonder why he hasn't been hitting that well in the last since he came back.
I don't know what it is.
I don't understand.
Maybe it's because of Bob. Maybe Mrs. David Ortiz. I don't know.
To be fair, though, he also isn't pregnant, so
he's not. Not that I know of. But
anyway,
maybe Mummy Ramirez can defend that one.
I don't know, but I expected the Cardinals to blow them away, too, and I'm a little surprised by that series. But so maybe the Dodgers got something under the hood.
Well, we had Carpenter in Game 1 up against Randy Wolf.
Yeah.
I mean, he's the game. Oh, come on.
I mean,
Carpenter gave up a 2-run homer, I think, to Matt Kemp.
Yeah. Early in the game.
And the game was just
deflated.
It was over.
It just deflated.
Over.
It was unbelievable. And
last night was the shocker. That shocked me because Wainwright pitched awesome.
Yep.
That's what they wanted, and those two.
We
have water difficulties on the other side of the table.
Yeah.
What are you, a fountain?
I don't know. I just spilled it myself, though.
If you have to go to the bathroom, go ahead.
Yeah. Well.
So Wainwright pitched, the best that I've seen in the playoff series so far from a guy, and then at the bottom of the ninth, 2 outs quick, and then here it comes to Matt Holliday. Oh, drop the ball. Heads up base running on. It was James Lowe, and he got into second base, but then old friend Mark Loretta. Base hit. Yeah. Just felt like a Red Sox game.
Felt like a Red Sox game, yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, the Cardinals really benefited from the addition of Matt Holliday this year, so you can't, knock him.
He hit the home run in the game,
He hit the home run, so, but I'm really surprised by the Cardinals. I expected more out of them. And who knows, maybe, it's not unheard of.
It's a 5-game.
Could be a 5-game. Sox did that in 2003 where they came back against the A's.
We all know about 04.
Yeah, so I mean, it is possible. We'll see what happens. I think without question, the Cardinals are the better team.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean they can't be outplayed in a short series.
No.
And that's some people don't like the short series because of that, because the best team doesn't always win. But it's something to me that's exciting about the short series.
That's what makes it exciting.
Is the lesser team
go out there and take care of business.
Get hot for a couple days and suddenly blow away the team that's kind of settled in. And
exactly.
Though I don't see that happening with the Yankees and the Twins. I think the Yankees are going to take it in 3.
So before we wrap it up here, I just want to go for the tables right now at predictions. Who do you feel for the Red Sox Angels? How long is it going to go, and who's going to be our winner?
Honestly, tonight's game is the series.
Okay.
I think the Red Sox, if they win tonight, they'll beat the Twins in 4.
The Twins? They're not playing the Twins.
The
Angels.
Oh, excuse me. I'm not on my game today.
Why don't you just go to the bathroom? That'll save us all.
The water totally messed him up.
That water you're drinking.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
They'll take the Angels in 4.
Okay, Professor. Over to you.
Despite the lack of coherency on the other side of the table,
God.
I do agree
with
you,
them. Tony?
I still think. I think Sox in 4.
Sox in 4?
Sox in 4.
Okay.
Yeah, I think if they win tonight, they come back, they take the 2 in Boston, the series is over.
I'm thinking in 4 as well. I think Beckett's going to come out. He's going to be great.
He's going to be on fire tonight.
He's
I want to see it. I want to see if he can actually seriously do what he can do.
I thought last night was a key game to be able to get, but I'm going to say that the Red Sox are a little bit off from there.
I expected the Sox to lose last night, even though Lester was our pitcher.
Okay.
I just felt as though the Angels had so much stuff going on, psychologically, what have you. They were just going to come out and ready to roar, and I felt as though the Sox might be a little lethargic, and that's basically what I saw.
I think Beckett will come out and pitcher the
Faze, I have something to say.
A thing on his shoulder, chip on his shoulder. That's what it is. Yes.
If Beckett has a poor game tonight, hopefully he doesn't. Do you think this will be the last time he's in a Red Sox uniform?
Well, if he has a poor thing tonight, I think our chances don't look so promising because I don't.
Beckett's still got 2 more years in his contract, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think
next year's an option.
I think they'll be kicking him.
Next year's an option.
I think they'll be kicking him out of the door.
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I think they'll chalk it up to injury and give him 1 more year.
Yep. Nope. I think we'll still see him.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yankees and Twins. I think we heard you say.
Yankees in 3.
Yankees in 3. I'm Yankees in 3 myself.
Yeah, they're unstoppable.
Okay. I'll be real surprised if the Twins even get 1. So.
Yeah.
Hey, it's an extra game for the Metrodome.
1 more game for the Metrodome.
Rockies and Phillies. We have it at 1-1. Any ideas how?
It's going to be Phillies.
Okay.
Phillies in 4.
Phillies in 4. I'm Phillies in 4.
I'm going to say Phillies in 4 as well.
Copycat.
Thank you, Face.
Here's the interesting one. We have the Dodgers and the Cardinals. Why don't we start with you first?
I'm going to go with the Dodgers.
In how many games?
I'm going to say I think the Cardinals are going to get 1 win. I think it's going to be 4 games.
4. Okay. I think the Cardinals will win.
Really?
I have this feeling that the Cardinals are going to actually come back and win it. I just feel that things haven't gone right for them. They come back. I think the momentum's on their side to come back to St. Louis. Those fans are nasty out there. I'll just put it there because they have the brand, all that stuff. So they're ready to go. I think the Cardinals will come back and just start playing baseball like we saw them play before.
Believe it or not, I'm with Face on this. I say Cardinals in 5.
Yep.
I think Tony La Russa's team does not go down easily.
No.
And I think Cardinals in 5.
Can't deny though they have the best 2 managers. One of
these two, Torrey and this is a great matchup.
Oh yeah, this managerially.
Managerially. Yeah. Oh yeah, managerially. Yeah, right.
Yeah, Torrey and La Russa is a great matchup.
Absolutely.
For the Rockies, we have